All praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Makar Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect to the nation of Israel. And this is going to be a video on how nobody, everyone really wants to be all up in the Israelite man's business, man. And the Israelite man is supposed to just accept all kinds of bullshit, man. Right? All kinds of BS, and have to deal with it and accept all of it, man. And this is a video with a Jake complaining that Israelite men are having children that are light skinned, right? That it's clearly written there, right there in the video, man. Right? And it just shows that everyone expects the so-called black man, Jake, man, the Southern Kingdom Israelite male, to just deal with whatever, and they don't. This world lacks understanding, because when you understand lineage by the perspective of the Bible, your lineage is decided by who your father is. These men that they're complaining about in this video are all Israelites, and their children are going to be Israelites, regardless of what the mother looks like. And Yahweh making this be a thing that people keep talking about all the time is a way to show all you Israelite women, listen, man, when it comes to our nation continuing on, we don't need you, right? If you want to have an Israelite child, you need to have a child by one of us. If we want to have an Israelite child, we can have a child with anyone. Yeah, we can have a child with any woman. And it's got nothing to do with us not liking our mom or none of this or none of that, because you are not our mom. Our mom's got nothing to do with this. And we could say the same thing on the flip side about your father being a so-called black man. But you don't hear no men say that, because it's fucking stupid. Right? Here we go. Let's read some of these comments, man. I think people have a type and should let it be. With smiley faces, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean, man. Give a black man some money. And this is the thing. We ain't black. That's the thing about it. The Israelite woman is not the one that's going to really has any hopes for our nation having our own kingdom. I'm coming to realize too, man. And this is a Jake saying this, but he's under the spirit of a so-called black woman anyway. Give a black man some money and he does everything to not be himself. How is he doing? How is he doing everything to not be himself? How? Like, everyone always expects that the so-called black man, Jake, man, the Southern Kingdom Israelite male, is supposed to accept all kind of bullshit, man. When he's got his money, he's got to think about every single body else, right? But when Eve's got her money, even in a relationship with a man, she's thinking about, man, this guy needs to better start making more money than me soon. Otherwise, I'm going to look for another man that's making more money than me. Say they love their mom, but wife up girls that don't look like their mom. So what are we supposed to do then? If our mom's 60 years old, yeah, and a so-called black woman, we supposed to date a 60-year-old black woman then that looks like our mom? Is that what we're supposed to do out here? What the hell is these Jake's obsession with a woman that looks like their mom? So what we supposed to do? Find a woman out there that looks exactly like our mother? Wouldn't that be weird? Wouldn't that be weird, mate? To find somebody that looks exactly like your mom? What the hell? Some of our mums might be damn near touching 70 years old. The hell are you people talking about, man? What's it with you so-called? You know what, man? There comes a time in your life where you got to wash away that mama's boy spirit, you know. And most of us Jakes, I've had that mama's boy spirit on me. And you got to rinse that shit off, man. And fix up in life. Because that mama's boy shit is a fucking demon, man. Thinking that the sun shines from your mom when it don't, mate. And there was a reason why your dad and your mom used to get into arguments all the time, because your mom got on your dad's damn nerves, man. Here we go. Let's read some more. The gag is, and let me say this, when you go to Numbers 1 and 18, right, it clearly lets you know, according to the Bible, the lineage is decided by the father. And when you have understanding of the scriptures, like, it's Jakes like this that be saying all the light skin, dark skin stuff, that be the main ones causing dysfunction in our community, because we're all Israelites. And it will be the same Jakes that will complain about this, right? But then when they hear about the Hebrew Israelite doctrine, they're talking about what about the white man? It will be the same kind of guy. It will be the same kind of people that will say, don't talk, it's not about race, it's not about skin color. But then when it comes to conversation within our nationality, within our nation, they'll be the first ones to bringing up topics like this. Hypocritical niggers, man. I bet if this Jake heard the doctrine of the Hebrew Israelites, right, he wouldn't even be rocking with it. Now, if he is, then Salaki Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But I very much doubt that a Jake would come up with talking points like this would be about the Hebrew Israelite doctrine, man. Let's carry on reading some of these comments. The gag is, if those children grow up and have kids with a white person, those black men are gone. And their wealth is gone to the other side. Shake my motherfucking head. These people, and that's another thing with these people, man. They're always just worried about whatever some rapper or some actor's doing, man. Your nation's not supposed to be based on how many rappers and actors you've got, and that's the key point of where your wealth is. That's not supposed to be the majority of what people are aspiring to be, man. It's sickening. It's sickening how you idiot Jakes think, man. You think so stupid. And you just talk and repeat the same things that some so-called black woman scream down your ears to try and trap you into having to deal with her bullshit, man. The Israelite woman's going to see way more Israelite men starting to date all kind of women of different nations, not just the so-called white woman, all kinds, man. All kinds of different nations, and they're not going to be able to do nothing about it neither. Micah chapter 7 and 10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is Yahweh thy power? And even those heathen women that the men have the children with, they ain't going to be under the new covenant neither. They ain't going to be special just because they're having a child with an Israelite, man. That still don't make them Israelites. That don't make them of the seed of Abraham neither. Yeah. All of King Solomon's wives that was of different nations, they still ain't going to be in the kingdom of heaven as Israelites, living under the same privileges that Israelites have, being escaped from death, being under the new covenant, and they're not going to receive that. Any concubine that Israelite man has in the kingdom of heaven, they're not going to become an Israelite just because they're an Israelite man's concubine. That's not how it's going to work, man. And all you people complaining about what a so-called black man wants to do with his penis and another woman, fix up, man, and stop monitoring the next man's testicles, bro. Fix up, star. That's none of your damn business, man. That's none of your damn business. Trying to make out like the so-called black woman doesn't screw Jake over when she damn sure does. And everyone that's grown up in the UK, that's from like, let's say 40 years down to about, in fact, let me say like 45 years old down to like maybe their 20s. We all know how the so-called black woman is when it comes to picking who they want to date. If you ain't fogging it in life, if you ain't fogged out or look like you'll smack the face off someone, yeah, then they ain't really rocking with you. And if it comes to a situation where you get into a fight and you punch some guy up, but you might have just been calm and cool before, now all of a sudden they're going to like you more because you've shown violence. Their mind is screwed up, mate. And in the city that I'm from, in the Midlands, it was mainly even in school and in out of school and in college ages and all that, it was mainly the guys that were ruffians, mate, that was getting all the best looking so-called Eves. And that's just the facts of what it was. Yeah, if he was a smart Jake, a so-called smart Jake and all that, they weren't rocking with you. And then when you start to get in an older place in life and then they start even thinking that you've got money, it might not even be true. You might have just bought some clothes on sale because that's the only way you could afford them. And now you look like you got some money, right? Now all of a sudden Eve's trying to look up in man's face and want to try and know you because they think you got some money. Yeah, and it will be the same. The thing that makes it so sickening is it will be the same woman in some situations, the same woman that knew you from before that didn't want to know. And you know what we say to that? Fuck you. Yeah, that's what's going to be said. All the people trying to monitor all them children that these men have got, they're Israelites, so stay out of their business, man. And they ain't no less of an Israelite because they're skin shade neither. And that's what I mean about Jake. They're not spiritual, man. Most of these 2/3, and I'm saying 2/3, man, because these people have got that kind of mindset. If these people are going to talk about the children being light skinned, then you think that they're going to accept a so-called Chinese person that's an Israelite and accept that they are a nation. No, they're not. They're just going to go based on skin color. But Yahweh set this thing up so that we can't be carnal like that based on skin color. We can't be. It says, here's someone's comment, RIP UK Caribbean community in the next 25 years. Facts and statistics don't lie. As if Jake ain't been dealing with so-called white women before this. And as if every single Jake is dealing with a woman that's not of their own nation. Get a grip of your life, man. And stop trying to monitor a next man's penis and the next man's testicles, man. Yeah? If he's an Israelite man, the only children that he can produce with a woman are Israelites. Don't you understand that? Really, if it's about the nation fading, then you should be all up in what women are doing. Because the women are producing the seed of other men from other nations if they step out of their nationality, regardless of what the colour looks like. And all of these comments that I'm reading, they really, really pretty much just sound like Eve, even when they're coming from men. I watched the video 3 days ago and I tried to block that thought in my mind. But yes, there were a lot of light-skinned children in that video. Okay, and? So what, man? And why are you saying, these same Jakes that will say light skin and all this, they'll be the same Jakes that will scoff at Israelites, you know? Saying, what about the so-called this and what about the so-called that? Oh, you're saying God's racist. No, you're racist. You Jakes are racist. These pretty Israelite children right now that you can see on the screen, these beautiful Israelite children, so they're not Israelites as much as their fathers now because they're lighter skin tone. Yeah, okay. Keep telling yourself that. Keep telling yourself that, man. You guys are lost. And you're actually pushing out the same stupid thought processes that the Israelite woman pushes out. Just look at what happened when that election in America took place, man. Didn't they show you that they don't like you? Didn't they show you that the majority of them can't stand your guts? And just because 10 Israelite women that you might know, or 20 Israelite women that you might know, might rock with you, that's not the majority of the nation. That's nothing as far as percentages go. The Israelite woman can't stand the Israelite man. She hates his guts. She don't want him to be happy with her or without. Yeah? She don't want him to be happy when he's with her or when he's without her, man. And they always try and say so-called white woman, so-called white woman. Mate, if a Jake dates an Indian woman, what are you going to say then? If a Jake dates an Ethiopian woman, what are you going to say then? Oh, she's not black, though. Oh, she's not black. Miriam ran her mouth. Miriam ran her Israelite mouth, her Levite mouth about Moses, who he was dealing with. And what happened to her, man? She got smitten and made lepers as snow in Numbers, the 12th chapter, man. That's what happened to her for running her mouth, getting all up in her brother's business, trying to monitor his testicles, man. As if his children ain't going to be Israelites, as if Yahweh didn't speak to him directly. And Yahweh said with most people, this is me paraphrasing it, with most people I talk to them with signs and wonders. But with Moses, I speak to him straight up, so you should have watched your mouths and mind how you're talking, man. We don't have to do the things that, there's so many things, man. When it comes to this Israelite thing, there's so many people that are all up in our business. Christianity is all up in our business, trying to think that we have to believe the Bible the way that they believe it. No, we don't. Yeah? We don't have to believe the Bible the way that you believe it. We've got our own doctrine that we like. Yeah? We've looked in the Bible and we've found a way that we think the Bible makes sense for what we see going on in the earth. And if you don't like it, that's up to you, man. Go read the Bible the way you like it. John 3:16, there's neither Jew nor Greek. God loves everyone, blah, 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 fucking blah, man. We like the way how we think the Bible's supposed to be interpreted, man. And when we look into the world and we see how the Bible's being, how the world's going on, we can match it in the scriptures based on what we think. If you don't like that, that's on you. Right? And then now let's get to the Israelite woman and how people think they can try and tell us who we can and who we can't have children with. Mate, if you don't like that we're dealing with heathen women now, just wait till the kingdom. You got a problem with a Jake dealing with Israelite women now, with non-Israelite women now? Just wait till the kingdom. And some of you hypocrites that are they're light skinned, they're light skinned, they're light skinned. Oh man, these men are sell out. Okay, if I see you dealing with any heathen women in the kingdom, watch then. I'm gonna pull you up on that, man. I'm like, remember when you was talking shit under Esau's kingdom? What you saying now, man? Apologize, bro. You know what I mean? Yo, apologize, fam. You was a hypocrite back then. Apologize, man. You was a hypocrite because now you're dealing with all kind of heathen women. You know what I mean? Like Jake's supposed to not like his children now because they don't come out dark chocolate color. Oh, that's not my child. Nah, that's not my you. Nah, fam. My child was supposed to come out way darker than that. I'm rejecting you. I'm writing you out of my lineage. You're not my people and I shall not be your father. Yeah, right, man. Get the hell out of here, man. And then the same Eves that will talk all that mouth about, oh, he's light skinned. Mate, you're all up in Drake's face and you're all up in Chris Brown's face. So watch your mouth. You're all up in Amari Hardwick's face. So watch your mouths, man. You know what I mean? You're all up in them same so-called light-skinned man's face. You understand? And then you was all you saw coming was talking about how Kamala Harris is a Jake. But then now when it comes to this part, oh nah, the skin shade matters. Shut the fuck up, man. You Jakes ain't got no kind of spirituality about you whatsoever, man. You lost. And you're not the people that are supposed to guide the spirituality or the culture of our people. And our culture's not rapping, by the way. Our culture's not rapping. Our culture's not eating curry goats. Our culture's not dreadlocks. Yeah. Our culture's not being able to throw a basketball in a hoop. Our culture's not being able to dunk. Our culture's not, I talk with slang like, yo, bro. That's not our culture neither. Our culture's the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Holy Bible. And when most of you Jakes hear that, you scoff. Oh, nah. So you're saying that God punished us because of, yeah. He did punish us because of the things that we did wrong, man. He did do that. Everyone worshipping skin color. All right, well, what skin color would Herod the Great have had? What skin color would he have had? What skin color did the Canaanites that got taken out of the land of Israel, what skin color would they have had? Would they have been as dark as us? And would some of them have been darker? Like even in this video, they complained about all the men that have got children with this and children with that. They ain't even the same skin tone. My own siblings that I grew up with, we ain't all the same shade. So what the hell are you talking about, man? And Jakes know that you can have brothers and sisters and brothers and brother that are exactly the same, both parents, and they're not the same skin tone. So what the hell are you talking about, man? Even among our own body, all of our body parts are not exactly the same skin tone. They're the same color, brown, but your feet might be darker. Your hands might be darker. Your skin ain't just, as a Jake, your skin's not normally just all one color. Different parts are different shades, man. Let me carry on. I got a mixed race nephew and I'm a white woman, but I thought that was funny when I seen this video. These guys always talk about representation, but there's only one black girl represented in this video. Yeah. Whatever, man. You know what I mean? I'm definitely with black women with this one. All of them men clearly avoided dark-skinned women and went to the lighties. So yeah, that's weird. Or maybe, just maybe, they went with the women that showed them some damn respect. And it just so happens that the women that were so-called dark-skinned didn't show them no respect because for whatever reason, they might have thought that these men that have so-called become successful in this world have to bow down and still chase after them so that these women so that they can have the privilege of paying for all of a woman's bills. And that's why you women are so lost in this world, man. You actually really think that men are supposed to chase you down. Yeah? So that they can pay all of your bills. Pay everything in your life. Yeah? And for you to be able to sleep with them when you want to. And then on top of that, that man's not supposed to have the thing that God said he can do, where he can have multiple wives. And not even every single man wants to do the multiple wives thing, but women think that they're the one that gets to say whether he does it or not. No, you don't. Just like how so-called Christians are not going to be able to tell us nothing soon, neither are any of you women going to be able to tell us nothing soon, neither, man. And it's going to happen with the women thing a lot quicker. And that's why you're seeing all these women getting online, turning on their TikTok account, pressing the live button and crying on camera. Because they thought that they could just run the Israelite man into the ground, but Yahweh dropped the spirit straight from heaven and made them realize, actually, we're the top of the nation. And we don't have to worship what our mama said. We don't have to worship what our aunt said. We don't have to, because our mom looked like a so-called black woman. Now that means that's who we have to date. Because then how far do you want to take that kind of belief then? How far do you want to take that? Do we have to date a woman that looks exactly like our mums? Because some of our mums might be in their 60s or 70s, right? But we might be in our 20s or in our 30s or in our 40s. So what are we supposed to do then? Date a so-called black woman that looks exactly like our mum? That's a bit weird, isn't it? Or what are we supposed to do? Go and date a so-called black woman that looks like our mum did when we was that age, when she was our age? Like, isn't that weird? That'd be weird, fam. The hell are you people talking about, man? Stay out of our business, man. Stay out of our business. Yeah? Stay the hell out of our way and stay the hell out of our business, man. Because when Isaiah 4:1 comes and is getting fulfilled, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name to take our approach. All you women that are running your mouths, you ain't going to be part of that. And all of you clown jakes that are pushing out and furthering these ideas of what women say, yeah, you're not going to be around neither. And I'm starting to really realize that men are only going to get this respect in this world when they're scarce, when there's only a few men even left on the earth. That's when women are going to finally start to realize, oh, damn, men actually did do a lot on this earth, didn't they? Even just by being alive and being around us, they kept predators away. Even just by a woman having a man that lives in a house with her and that people are aware that he's there. That's even just that keeps a lot of damage away. And that's why all you men out there that you ain't got your father around, yeah? And you ain't got no brothers, no uncles, no aunts, no uncles, no granddad around you and that. You men are like sheep around a pack of wolves, man. You end up through down here. Or you men that want to go around your father's guidance. You end up lost. You end up lost, man. Let me read this. I'm a black woman. I'm definitely with black women with this one. All of them men were clearly avoided dark-skinned women and went to the lighties. So yeah, that's weird. You see what I mean? So this person ain't even complaining about them going to heathen women. They're complaining about them going to so-called light-skinned women. Well, mate, they can go and date whatever women they want to date. Can't they? Isn't that one of the common talking points of women? My body, my choice. Well, that's that man's body and his choice. He can date whatever damn woman he wants to date, man. Stay out of his business. Because you wouldn't care if he wasn't famous, would you? How about you men fix up your manners and fix up your attitude, and then you'll realize actually men do want to date you. The men that you want. And if they don't want to, well, it's the same thing when you don't want to date certain men. You're just not, that's what y'all say to men, right? You're just not that guy. Well, maybe you're just not that woman then. How about that? You're just not that woman. Let's read some more facts. Thank you for talking about this one. God bless you. See? Pushing out, eat them Eve comments, man. It's stupid. Because what about then if every single Israelite woman died from a particular tribe then? Which happened in the Bible, by the way. All the women from the tribe of Benjamin died out. So now what then? Are them children that the tribe of Benjamin had that are mentioned in Revelation 7? Are they really from the tribe of Benjamin, or are they some mixed race Benjamites? Or are they really Benjamites then? Because where does the whole you have to date exactly thing end then? Does a person from the tribe of Judah have to date a woman from the tribe of Judah to become from the tribe of Judah? Or are they from the tribe of Judah because the father's from the tribe of Judah? And be careful with how you think about answering such a question, because Yahushua, is he from the tribe of Judah? Or is he partly from the tribe of Judah and then 0.75 Moab because of Ruth? Because of a slight mixture in times past? Nah, he's not. He's more from the tribe of Judah than anyone else. You know what I mean? If you were to try and think about what a tribe of Judah can be, he's the top of what it can possibly ever be. Yeah? If you was to try and think about what it's possible to be from being an Israelite, he's the top. No one's more of an Israelite than him. No one's more of a tribe of Judah than him. No one's more acting like a son of God than Yahushua. No one's more acting more perfectly according to how men are supposed to live than Yahushua. And was Yahushua mixed race? Or was he an Israelite from the tribe of Judah? So where does the whole lighties, lefties, chatting shit go? You idiots, man. Fix up your life, man. And start reading the scriptures and understand something, man, in your life. and show some damn honor towards your nation, man. All you men, stop running your mouths, man. And all you Jakes, stop thinking you have to bow down to what the so-called black woman is talking about, man. You don't have to, man. That was the old way. Fix up, man. Yeah, if you have to pacify a woman and say everything that she needs to say, hear you say, and you still ain't gonna get them some of the time anyway, man. They're gonna still date the fucked out rapper anyway. So start begging it, man. Stop begging it off. As someone who lost my dad last year, so the post on Twitter sparked my interest. I saw a post on this: people date who they like, and it was quite predictable as it UK. Not surprised. Would be nice to see black fathers with black children as representation as I see every day in the real world. And this is what I mean, man. Like, none of these same people, yeah. And I'm gonna find a comment, man. I've seen it already. I've seen it before I turn on the video, man. I'm gonna find a comment that shows the hypocrisy when it comes to this particular topic, man. Because when a Eve does this same thing, ain't nobody got nothing to say. They ain't got nothing to say. When it's Eve doing it. All right, the comments, I can't find the comment, man, and I can't be bothered to turn back on the internet just to find the comment, man. Let me read this one. I hope it would not be an issue when light-skinned women / biracial women have a preference to deal with light-skinned men, not dark men. Well, no one ever complains about them doing that, though. It's just everyone's always complaining about whoever the Israelite man dates, all up in our business all the time, man. And we don't, like, I'm going to say this right now, man. The Israelite man does not need the Israelite woman to produce Israelite children. The skin color does not matter. And the thing that's mad is that it will be some of these same Jakes that are saying these comments in here, yeah, will be some of the same ones chatting the most shit about the Hebrew Israelite doctrine. Oh, they're saying the white man's gonna be, they're saying that salvation's only for them. But in their own little worlds, their own little non-elect lifestyles, yeah, they've got their own preferences and things that they've got going on. Oh, I want my children to be this shade, and if you're that shade, you're not the same as me. So they're further pushing out splits within our nation themselves, thinking that they're doing something. They're thinking that they're loving their nation, but really they're trying to make the nation be as dark chocolate skin color as they want it to be in order to be accepted. And then the children that are Israelites that do not match that skin color, now are they less of an Israelite then? Are they less of a so-called black person now then? You know what I mean? You people are clowns, man. And that's why the Hebrew Israelites are the main ones that should be talking about anything when it comes to talking about what our nation should be doing, man. The rest of you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. Oh, light-skinned, but I'm mixed race. I'm mixed race. No, you're not. No one's mixed race. Black women are constantly saying they will be going for white men, stating their reasons. Let black men date who they want because black women are also vocal about their because black women are also so-called black women are also vocal about their preferences exactly. And one of the main reasons why Eve's running her mouth about who Jake dates is because that's the main person that she can date. That's really one of the only people that's going to put up with all the BS that they do anyway. And they know that if they try and date into another race, then they better fix up their attitude. And there's been plenty of videos out there where even so-called black women are now starting to talk about the things that Eve does. You got this woman, Queen of Accountability. She goes in on Eve. You got this woman, Reva TV. She goes in on Eve, man. You know what I mean? And when they go in on what Eve's doing, did they get love for that or did they get hate from Eve? They get hate from them. Whenever a so-called black woman even starts talking about the things that so-called black women do, they even receive hatred. So really, what are we coming to find out? That the Israelite woman doesn't think that nobody can tell her what to do. And if that's what you think, then no one will deal with you then. Simple as that. And that's why even the apostles have told us, man. And it's obviously not to be taken 100% literally, man. But even the apostles say, you know what, when it comes to a certain kind of woman, don't even deal with her, man, because her mind's gone, fam. Yeah, her mind's gone. And it's true. But here's the thing, though. pretty much every single woman's mind in this society is gone anyway. Pretty much all of their minds are gone. But I just find it fascinating that everyone's always up in the Israelite man's business. We can't believe the Bible the way that we want to believe it. We can't wear the certain kind of clothes that we want to wear without people being all up in our business. We have to wear what clothes everyone else wants us to wear now. You know what I mean? Even though it's not like we will be wearing a dress, sinning and going off, but people want us to dress a certain way. Oh, you have to show all your money in your clothes for me to believe you've got this or got that. We can't, you know what I mean? We have to have a certain haircut, or we have to all have a dreads, Chicago dreads look. No, we don't have to do that. Everyone's just always all up in our business, man. Don't want us to have nothing in life. They just want us to die, man. If we ain't bowing down to all the different categories to make that perfect so-called black man image, that Idris Elba, Anthony Joshua, Denzel type archetype, yeah, then we're just nothing in this world, man. If we ain't the LeBron basketball player archetype, or the Idris Elba actor archetype, or the Anthony Joshua boxer archetype, or the 50 Cent Ja Rule, you know what I mean? One of them rappers archetype, we're just nothing. I saw a Jake in a video not long ago, where he said that when he's come out of America, if he was to tell women that, like he said, the Jake said he was a barber. He said he was a barber, yeah, in America. And he had like loads of money. He was making loads of money from all that he was doing, and owned 2 barbershops. And when he would tell so-called black women in America that he's a barber, they'd be like, yeah, and what else do you do? And the thing is, he was making good money from that. And they're there complaining, saying, yeah, what else do you do? And he would be thinking, man, hang on. I'm probably making more money in 1 week than you do in a month, and you're trying to ask me all these questions. The Israelite woman, her mind's gone, man. And one of the main things outside of seeing Esau get humbled that we're looking forward to, man, is seeing this Eve get humbled, man. And women in general. And this world get humbled, man. That's one of the only reasons why we're even happy that our heart still pumps in our chest, man. That our lungs even are still pushing out air. So for us to see this world get humbled, man. Because you people are not got no kind of spirituality ever whatsoever. What's Revelation 7 and 9 talking about then? If it's so bad when a Jake comes out looking like a Jake, but their skin tone's just a little bit lighter, if that's so bad, then that means that now they're not you. Because even though they came from your seed, yeah, from your seed, oh, they're not the same as us. Well, they came from the same type of seed that you came from. Your seed was a so-called, let's just use these earthly terms, the seed you came from was a so-called Caribbean. And guess what? The seed they came from was a so-called Caribbean too. But the mother was different, but the moms are just the earth. So if I plant some Caribbean seed in some earth that's in England, or I plant some Caribbean seed in some earth that's in Japan, guess what? They're Caribbean seeds, bruh. So fix up, man. You Jakes ain't spiritual at all. And that's why you can't understand things like Revelation 7 and 9. Yahweh Shai said it. If I've told you of earthly things and you believe not, how shall you believe if I tell you of heavenly things? You Jakes can't even understand that a man having a child with any woman, the child ends up being what he is. You can't even understand that, man. You people are not spiritual in any kind of way. And that's why when there might be a so-called white-looking guy, right, that believes in the Yahweh more than you dark-skinned Wesley Snipes-looking Jakes, yeah? He might have ginger hair, but you can look at his face and you'll be like, hang on, this brother looks similar to man's that's in the camp with him. This man's face looks damn near exactly the same as at least 1 or 2 other brothers that are in the same camp. But his face is just a bit paler, and he's got ginger hair, but their faces are brown, and they've got black beards. And you man's to be on the comment board chatting your shit, and I'm thinking, hang on, so if this guy that looks like a so-called white man, yeah, if he's doing what you should be doing more than what you're doing, then what does that say about you then? What does that say about you? Some of you Jakes are more down to make an Edomite that doesn't believe in the doctrine that we believe in at all get a space in the chariot more than you're prepared to be spiritual and be like, you know what? This guy that don't look like necessarily like what I think one of us should look like, he's actually rocking with this doctrine, so he's got to be an Israelite then. He's got to be an Israelite, whether he's of the elect or not. That's got to be an Israelite doing that. Some of you people are not spiritual at all. You can't even look at facial features and be like, you know what? This guy's skin tone, okay, his skin tone might look different, but his actual face, when I'm looking at his face don't look much different than another brother that's in the camp right next to him. They damn near look like they could be fraternal twins that look exactly, you know what I mean? Some of you people are not spiritual at all, man. As soon as you see, and then it's mad, because when you see the skin color, but it came from a so-called black father, you're like, oh, nah, that's not the same. That's not the same. But when anyone comes from when it comes to salvation time, oh, anyone can get it. Anyone can get salvation. It don't matter about skin color. Yeah, okay. Keep telling yourself that, man. And so lucky if this came off as a rant, man. But I'm tired of you Jakes. I'm tired of you Jakes complaining and crying about skin color, yeah. When it comes to salvation, when it comes to the Bible. But then at the same time, some of these Jakes that will say these same things will be like, oh man, that Hebrew Israelite doctrine is mad, you know. Them man don't like no one. They don't want they're saying that yeah. And what are you saying? What are you saying in life? Yeah, what do you think? Oh, their mom's this and their mom's that. So what should we are you trying to say we should date our mom then? And like I said a couple of times in this video, some of our moms might be in their 60s or 70s, so we're supposed to, as men that might be in our 20s or 30s or 40s, we're supposed to date women in their 60s now then, that they can look like our mom. No thanks. Yeah, we're not going to do that. A man should be with whatever woman he's not getting on his damn nerves. That's what kind of woman a man should be with. Whatever woman's not getting on his damn nerves, man. And if you've got a problem with Jake dealing with women that are not Israelites now, just wait till the kingdom. Yeah? You're going to see even more in the kingdom of heaven. And all you Jakes that are on this side right now saying that I'm not with that, don't do it in the kingdom of heaven then. Because if we see you doing it, even though you're not going to get punished or nothing bad's going to happen to you for it, we're going to look at you and be like, you hypocrite, man. Look at you now. You got more heathen concubines than me when you was running your mouth in the past. We're going to look at you like, yo, you should apologize, you know. And you will apologize in that day. You'll say, Salakia, man, I was going off. Don't start pushing out. If the things you're saying, yeah, women are always cheerleading at whatever you say, or heathens are always cheerleading what you say, you got to start looking at yourself and being like, you know what? I need to change my ways, man. I need to ameliorate my path, because what I'm saying and what I'm doing, I must be going off. If women and heathens are rocking with everything you're saying, man, you got to watch yourself, because they're the two main wicked categories on the earth. Esau, Edom, right? And women in general. They're just evil. They all think alike. They think evil. And they're the main people that are against the Israelite man. They'll respect you to a certain degree if you get to become a so-called actor, rapper, some kind of job that makes you have some money and some fake-ass clout in this world. But then next thing they're going to start doing is monitoring your whole life. Trying to monitor where your seed's being placed. It's sickening. And I'm going to end the video there, man. All you people need to stay out of the Israelite man's business, man. Stay out of our business. We don't need to believe the Bible the way you want us to believe it. If we think John 3:16 means that God loves only the Israelites, that's what we think. Yeah? If we think that Romans 9:30 means that God hates all of the Edomites, that's what we think. If we think there's neither Jew nor Greek means that there was Israelites calling themselves Jews and Israelites calling themselves Greeks, and that Paul's saying, don't start calling yourself by those different titles no more, you're Israelites ultimately, then that's what we think it means. Yeah? And we don't have to think what you think in life. Our body, our choice of what doctrine we want to believe in. Yeah? Our minds believe in what kind of doctrine we want to believe in. Just like how you so-called black women don't want to be told what you can and can't have this baby with this way and that. Well, we don't want to be told that we can and can't have our children what way we want to have them, man. Stay the hell out of our business, man. Because it's not most so-called black men that are dating heathen women anyway. You only got a problem because you wanted to date Krypton Conan or whatever, or you wanted to date this Jake on the left, or you wanted to date this Jake on the right. And if you're a man complaining about it, mate, you need to fix up even more, because you shouldn't even be worrying about what children a next guy's got. That's definitely not none of your business. That's definitely not. And some of the mans that will be complaining about these kind of things ain't even got no children them damn self. You need to worry about the creation of your lineage, fam. All up in the next man's business. Why do you even care? Did you want to have children with him or something? No, you didn't. And you better not have. So leave him alone and stay out of his damn business, man. And worry about your life. Seek out your own salvation with fear and trembling, man. And think about and consider whether you are exactly what the Israelites have been saying. Are we Israelites? Well, if we are, then all this light skin stuff don't matter. I've been chatting shit. That light skin BS, that's obviously bullshit then, because according to the Bible, your children are whatever the father is. Now I'm gonna end the video there, man. Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.